Hello, Leo. My name is Susan. I'm with EmeraldExpressions Tarot, and this is going to be a reading for Leo for the week of January 11th. Welcome to my channel. I'm happy you're here, and let's get to your reading. So what I'm going to do, Leo, is first I'm going to pull a couple cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle and get the overall energy of the reading, and then we'll do some tarot. And Leo, if you're interested in a personal reading, I do have a few spots available. All that information is in the description box below. And if this reading resonates with you, I would appreciate it if you would leave me a comment and let me know. Ooh, I'm trying to, anybody would want to know, like, if their work is meaningful to someone else, and that's my intention, to be of service to you. So if you let me know, I would always appreciate it. Let's see what we have for our Leo people. Universe, please give us some messages for the week of January 11th for our Leo people and cross watchers. And please let this be for the highest good of everyone involved, whether it's the Leo or the cross watcher or the people that they're dealing with. What do we have, Universe? Let's see. I think that's it right there. So, ooh, we've got the Between Worlds card, which that's an energy of, it's the 3. So it's sort of like, the 1 is about the idea or the opportunity. The 2 is about taking a little bit of action on it. The 3 is sometimes about, the abundance or the creation of what you did. But this card, half of it's black and white, half of it's in color. So it's sort of like, and the head is the part that's in color. So it's kind of like someone who is just starting to awaken, and they're partially out of the darkness, they're partially in the light, they're seeing things in color because the head is in the color part, but there's still a little bit of work left to go. They're between 2 worlds. And then the Fates card, which is, this kind of reminds me of the Star card, something that's fated, some kind of destiny. This person, maybe with these 2 cards together, is kind of trying to say that you're waking up to your destiny. The things that are happening to you were fated. You're about to walk into your new life, where you're awake and manifesting what you want, creating your own life. Maybe it's something like that. Let's get some tarot and see what we can come up with for our Leo people. This is the Gilded Tarot deck. For those of you who want to know, I love it. It's one of my favorites. It's easy to read, and for me, if it shuffles and flows well, then I always know that it's cooperating and giving me good messages. So that's what this is doing right now. So I appreciate that, cards. Okay, let's see what we have for our Leo people. Oh, also, Leo, I posted a reading for the new moon, which is on Wednesday, Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on where you live. But anyway, it's basically, I did 2 spreads, so it's kind of like 2 readings in one. But the interesting thing is they're both kind of related, so it was kind of interesting. If you want to check that out, I'd love to hear your comments on that as well. So the card that you've got for you, representing you or your current situation, is 9 of Wands. What's benefiting you or possibly your challenge is 9 of Cups. So 2 9s. Yeah, I was going to see if either one of those were 9s, but they're not. So you got 2 9s, 9 of Wands, 9 of Cups. The Nine of Wands is about almost coming to the end of a, you know, you've been working really hard. You're almost to the end. I don't want to say battle, but the end of a huge project. He's already erected all those 8 wands, working on that 9th one. He's almost done. The Nine of Cups is about reveling in your independence. It's about emotional stability on your own. It's that feeling of, like, for instance, if this is regarding a relationship, the Nine of Cups is like someone who doesn't need anything. They don't need a relationship. They're completely emotionally satisfied on their own, but they're open to one if it came about, and, you know, but only if it enhanced their life. They're not going to be just taking anything, because they're, you know, they're not one of those people that's just going to take any kind of relationship just because they don't want to be alone. It's the opposite of that energy. So that's good. That's a great place to be, because you're in your own power. You don't have to take anybody's BS, because you're fine on your own. You got the Seven of Swords in advice from Spirit. So this can be about a tricky situation or someone who's lying, cheating, or stealing. In this case, it kind of looks like someone who wants to just kind of walk away quietly, where no one's really paying attention to what they're doing. Someone who doesn't really want to confront anybody. They're just like going to sneak away in the night and just disappear. Maybe like someone who wants to ghost a situation or somebody. And that might be what Spirit's trying to say, that you need to go away quietly from something. I don't know yet. Two of Swords is in your outcome, potential outcome. Because as you know, tarot is just a snapshot of energy at a particular time. And everyone has free will. So, I mean, you know, this potential outcome. Two of Swords. This is about a decision that needs to be made, but the person's kind of tied up in their own thoughts. Maybe they feel like they don't have enough information. You see the Moon is on the card, so it's something's hidden. They feel like they don't have enough information to make a decision. They're at a crossroads, that kind of thing, between worlds, maybe, where you can, you know, you're partially out of the dark, but not all the way, and maybe you're not quite feeling it, the energy of that yet. So this could be about a situation, well, I'm going to clarify, but situation that has been going on for a while. You've been working hard. You're almost to the end of it. You're happily independent. You don't need anyone else. Maybe you've gotten into some kind of a romantic situation that you need to walk away from, and maybe you need to do it in quiet without really making a big fuss. But the decision has not been made yet. Let me see what's on the bottom of the deck. The Death card and the Star. And then you got the Lovers. Yeah. So I think this is about a relationship that needs to have a transformation with that Death card. The Lovers. I think it's the end of something old that's going to bring in the Star, which is wishes fulfilled, and the Lovers, which is a soulmate card. Underneath that, you got the Ace of Pentacles, which is all about new opportunities. So there's an old love here that needs to die so that something new can come in, something that's going to be your wish fulfilled. It's going to make you happy. It's with someone new. You may have already met them, but someone new. And then there's the Victory card. So, yeah. I don't want to keep going the bottom of the deck, but yeah, that is looking good. So let's see if we can get a little bit more information on this Nine of Wands, please, Spirit, for our Leo people. Clarifying the Nine of Wands. There's the Lovers again. Wow. So yeah, this is about a new love that wants to come in for you. Clarifying the Nine of Cups is the Hierophant card, which is crazy because this is the marriage card. You could be dealing with the Taurus too, and you could be dealing with the Gemini also, but it's kind of saying that whatever this new thing is faded, because we had the Fates card, and we had between two worlds. So you're kind of between this world of being happily independent, emotionally stable on your own, and this new relationship that wants to come in. That so far we've got the Lovers, which is the soulmate card. We've got the Hierophant, which is the marriage card. We've had the Star. We have had the Lovers twice, actually. So yeah, there may be someone you already know that you're wondering, like, should I initiate something with this new person? Haven't made a decision because I'm not sure. I think the universe is telling you that you might want to take a chance on it. That's crazy. So clarifying the Seven of Swords, we have the Four of Swords. This is about laying down your swords, resting, getting your, let me see what I want to say about this. Recovering from something that maybe wasn't that great. So there's going to be a need for you to walk away from this old thing with the Seven and go into a brief period of, recovering and clearing your energy. I think this is about clearing your energy, because you got the Swords, which clear things. She's resting. She's also got blessings with that stained glass window. She's dreaming about what she wants to bring in. I think that's what this is about, clearing that negative energy before you move into the new situation that is trying to come in, because you don't want to take any of that negative energy with you. You definitely don't want to do that. And that might be part of what that Between Worlds is talking about, like get completely out of that dark negative part of this and into the in color before you start this new thing, because you don't want to taint something. You want to let go of the past and the negative energies before you move on. Yeah, and with the Two of Wands clarified by the Emperor. So that's about someone who takes control. The Emperor is, like that boss person, that father figure, someone who is not going to waffle around. They're going to go ahead and make a move. They're going to take control of the situation. I think that's what this is saying. I think whatever this is that you're letting go of has been a hard road. I think Spirits wants you to know that it's almost over. You're going to go into a short period of rest and recovery, and then the next relationship that you get into is going to be fated, and it's going to be with your soulmate, possibly going to lead to marriage. And the Star card, and on the bottom of this deck you have the Tower reversed, which kind of tells me that you're going to avoid some kind of abrupt change. Like anytime you see the Tower card, I think it's reminding you that there are whispers coming from the universe all the time, and from your intuition, that are trying to tell you what you need to do, or moves that you could make that would make your life better. And every time you don't listen to them and you let situations just fester and get out of control, that's when the Tower is going to come in, and they're going to take away your choice. Because when the Tower hits, when it falls, all you can do then is try to survive. You don't really have a say. You didn't do it on your own terms. You let the universe do it for you. This Tower is in reverse, so I'm thinking that Spirit's trying to tell you you're on track to avoid a huge Tower moment. But yeah, you're just going to need to clear out that old energy first. Like, go ahead and walk away from whatever this was. Make the decision. Rest and recover. And the next thing that comes in for you is going to be something amazing, something destined, something that was fated for you. So cool. I like this reading for you, Leo. please let me know how this resonated for you. This was really amazing. And I'd like to thank you for watching. I will see you next time.